uh, oh, okay. See, I ain't see that he posted the play of the week, but I had saw that. Oh my goodness, this dude, boy. Yeah. Yeah, man. Chad out of control, man.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, Lord.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Coleman, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Well, last week he found his way in the backfield from that linebacker position for 4 tackles for a loss. Another one there first quarter.
Yeah, help me out, because we watched tape together before this game. We were watching what he did last week. Did that field tilt in his favor? Or he was just running downhill the plays? It certainly felt like it, didn't it? It felt like it on that play as well.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
This is third and long. Here's Lauletta going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he's going to score.
Robert Alford don't do nothing but get pick 6.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks.
This nigga with these eyes.
I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This nigga with these eyes, man.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Boy, I swear, I swear, it had to be Friday. I swear, nigga, every time I was opening Group Me, man, I would see like 5 pictures of these eyes, man. I'm like, boy, this thing with the...
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard
Oh, yeah.
line.
They big on the computer.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
This is Coleman. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
3rd and 2, Lauletta. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Coleman now. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. He displayed a nice little hurdle there before he got taken down after. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
On 3rd down. That's Cannon. Now that play is blown up.
Not on Carter side, nigga.
The 35. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They snap it to Lauletta. He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10. And he
Pick 6, baby. Let's go.
Home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills?
Herm, you ain't built like that, boy. Take your 3 points.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Boy, he always is, man.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Ain't there something else?
And they'll try the air now with Lauletta. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Was he hurt in college?
On the carry, it's Cannon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. The quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's Coleman. Space to run past the 20. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Pinheiro now to kick this one away.
Boy, first time offense touching the field.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go for broke early. Take a shot. Freak it.
Leopard! Gone! Detroit!
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep and got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Jackson on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Detroit!
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Room here to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jackson throwing again. It's complete to Fuller. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And Denver getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
You're supposed to be in the bed.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Go get in the bed. I'll reach you.
The former first-round pick, Shane Ray, in on the tackle.
Go get in the bed. I'll reach one when I finish.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The shotgun snap to Lauletta. He finds Roberts, complete. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Cannon. And some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
I'm still an old-school football guy, and anytime you see a big-time running play, that fires me up. And if I'm on offense right now, in the position they're in now, inside the 10-yard line, I think after the way they've run it, they've set themselves up for a good play-action pass opportunity right here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Over! Detroit!
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
You dummy. You dumb. Oh, my God. I knew that dummy was going to do that stuff.
Up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The coverage that time was unbelievable the whole way around. I mean, you've got a quarterback just standing back there in the pocket. He had all night to survey the field, and he still couldn't find anybody. And when he finally did throw it, he threw it to the other team.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff working right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Gun!
On 2nd down, here's Lauletta. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lauletta. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Gun! Detroit!
They're going for it. It's Lauletta. Looking deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. play of the half here. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. Got some real estate inside the 30. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone. Detroit, Detroit.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. They'll go with the keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Lamar Jackson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They'll run with Cannon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact.
Ankle sprain. He's going to be out for a few weeks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Third and 1, Lauletta wants to throw. And he's got his man, Hilton. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run. This is Cannon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
The Broncos on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the
Get the freak out.
This is going to get him a first down. So instead of
make it make sense, man. Like, they can't even grab the nigga face mask right there.
Trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Bye-bye.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
Crazy.
Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He'll get it up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Watch it now, Barney!
And they'll run it here.
Well, these cornerbacks are ass in the draft.
Gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
As usual,
they ass.
Good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I do send me one.
That D-Ron Pierman looks like he's gonna be good though.
7-point game. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter.
Like the number 1 pick for that guy though. I'm going 10-6 this year.
That's why you hear that clapping on the
sidelines,
right? Hey, got some points. As you said,
So you will see I'm about to beat what's his name right now.
To go out and get that victory.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do
I don't know.
again here.
It's 2-0. Oh, I know.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And
Chargers.
when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yo, why the fuck they keep putting my fucking linebacker on my defensive line? The fuck?
Now Jackson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Yo, what defense is that keeps doing that?
Set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far.
They keep doing what?
Interception of the game, and
that my linebacker I just drafted, whenever I pick a play, he's always in my fucking line. He's like, he's like the end.
Work on both fronts there.
Is that like a certain defense I'm in?
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags.
Y'all killing me with this face mask stuff, man. At least make it make sense, man.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back in the 36. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yo, how do you turn off the kicking meter? What's it underneath?
They go again with Cannon, and he won't get much.
Oh, the kicking meter stays on?
Down inside the 35 to the 34. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Larletta. And he's got Moncrief. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Hey.
Interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, but now it'll be 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
No, catch the ball.
Defensively. could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight.
I turned my stream on. Next thing I turn back, and the guy's at the 4-yard line.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far.
You're supposed to turn your stream on and show your settings before you kick out.
Fucking yeah.
That wouldn't happen then, I don't think.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass. But that didn't
this defense staying strong. Let's go, boys.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that too.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Back up upstairs, bud. Alright, Mom's not putting on no Paw Patrol.
We'll come back for the
oh, Daddy got it. You don't gotta clean up. Daddy pick it all up.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe
Daddy got it, man.
Play in this football game.
Give me a kiss a little bit. Come here.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he will score. Touchdown,
I love you.
Titans.
Today.
Naeem Hines, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3 points?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And now he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Jeff Driscoll in the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That one goes for 24 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Lauletta on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Young Jay.
That's Stevens. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
What up, big dog?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively.
Hey, man.
That underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And some room to maneuver. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
I stopped this guy twice. Once in the 4-yard line and once in the 1-yard line. He did it.
Into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds. Right
boy,
at
you
the
so
3.
slow.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there.
Oh, you so slow.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee
touchdown. Martin.
Trey Burton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans capitalize
what happened to it?
Short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield.
Oh, done. You got to catch that.
Intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them. 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Lauletta. Roberts with it over the middle. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. For Lauletta, one final throw. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks.